to Robot Reviews, everyone. I'm your host, Ryan. That's my co-host, J5. And today we are going to be looking at my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. So, yeah, it's been a while since I showed it to you last year. A lot of changes. Some things are somewhat the same, but a lot of changes too. So, sit back, relax. I hope you enjoy, because we got a lot of turtles to go through. And some dinosaurs too. Yeah. Samurai Leonardo from NECA's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 line, the 4-pack. And then we got Raphael, also same line, same movie. And freaking, they were wearing the masks. I got them with the masks on because I wanted to. That ancient Japanese demon scroll, Kappas, is from Mutated Customs. Shout out to Jesselyn, you know who you are. You're amazing. And then we got Michelangelo here. He's amazing too. Look at him. I'm really a beautiful princess in disguise. Break the spell. Give me a kiss. Yeah, right. Yeah, I tried to do the best I can to redo the movie scene for him. And then I got Donnie here with the whole, it's equal mass displacement. Yeah, the movie line. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze Donnie, followed by Michelangelo. Yeah, he looks good too. They both look good. I love the way they look, man. Especially Mikey's face. Those eyes, man. And then we got Splinter here. Splinter, my main man, yo. Practice harder. They tried lying to their own dad. What's wrong with them, yo? And then we got Raph here tied up with the rope still. I ain't never changing that shit. He's staying in that pose. I love it. And then we got Leonardo looking mad sus right now with his Funko Pop. His, itty bitty pop. And then we got Leonardo from the first movie with the swords and the happy face. I think that's the accessory face, the accessory set face. And then we got Raph here with his disguise, trying to pretend he's not stalking I was gonna say Steph, not stalking April O'Neil, but he was. I don't know who why am I saying Steph? Shout out to my cousin. We got Casey Jones here with his mask. You can see his eyes really good right now. Let's turn this light off. There we go. That looks so much better. And then I'm going to turn it on for Mikey again here, because I need the flash for most of these. They look good, though. They look really good. I love the way they came out. I left enough room for the rotating gimmick here of the nunchuck, the accessory. And then his turtle wax. Oh, yeah. And then we got Donnie here with his joint in his mouth from the TED review that I did a while ago. I never changed this, so I left it like that. Shout out to 420 friendly people. And then we got Donnie here from the Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, Batman versus TMNT. He came out really good. I left all the accessory stuff on him. Mikey also came out really good. Looking really good. I love these figures so much. I really do. Then, I don't know if you guys saw the review that I did. Check it out. Let me just focus here. This is the Ninja Kickin' Mutant Mayhem bike with Leonardo. But I said, there's no blue on it, so why has it got to be Leonardo's? So I went ahead and customized it just a tiny bit. I went in the back here, and I cut off the back slice that you turn to make the handlebars move and everything. And then I glued the base of the handlebars. And that's pretty much it. Why does it have to be Leonardo's bike? There's no blue on it, so I figured it could be any one of the Turtles' bikes. I made it Raph's from the Batman versus TMNTs. Looks good, right? He's the biggest one out of all of them. He is huge. Second to Leonardo here, which also looks pretty awesome. I love Leonardo. I think he looks really cool in this line too. Like, he always looks cool, but this one especially because he's got the scabbards or the sheaths on the side, and he's got his blue painted, I guess that's an L. I don't think that's an L, but it just conveniently looks like an L. Mikey's looks like an M, but it's not painted. And then Donnie's is painted, but it's a buckle, a D buckle. And Raph, they did Raph dirty, man. Like, he didn't get an R. It's not even a letter. It's just his logo upside down and not painted. Almost forgot to show you these little cute guys. My baby Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 1990 movie. Bebop and Rocksteady from the hockey game and back in the 1980s, yo, from Playmates. And then we got Mauser's over here from Super 7 Ultimates. And then we got Best Action, Bebop and Rocksteady, looking badass. One day I'll get the NECA versions, but not this day. We got Baxter Stockman from the 1987 cartoon from NECA. And then we got Superfly from the Mutant Mayhem recent movie. Basically father and son right here. That's his son right there. Superfly is Baxter Stockman's son. And then we got Leatherhead from the Mutant Mayhem movie. She didn't have much of a part, but I didn't mind her. I just liked the way she looked. Look at this mofo. We got Super 7 Ultimates Leatherhead from the 1987 cartoon. I told you that wouldn't be the last of this bad accent you hear. I guaranteed. And we got him eating frogs. Look at that. He's got frogs in his mouth, bro. What the fuck, bro? It's so fucked up. Hey, look back there. Look at back there. We got the 1980s hockey version of him as well. He guarantee he played no hockey. Yeah, I love these guys so much. Look at them. They're fucking amazing. Flash from the 1987 cartoon, also from Best Action. And then I got him a Binky from a Lilo and Stitch, a Stitch essentially figure, what am I saying? It's a Stitch figure from Five Below. And it had this little palm tree in it. I was like, oh, that's a perfect Binky for Slash. We got Toka and Reza here from Secret of the Ooze. Also from NECA. I still have Toka eating that freaking turtle from the Mutant Mayhems. He's eating them, yo. I don't care. Got my little micro mutant machines or mutant micro machines. I forget what they're called, but a little mini module and the bike that comes with the Super Shredder, a mini Super Shredder. But you'll see him later with the other Super Shredders. My first Krang from Best Action here. Also from the 1987 cartoon. Looks really good. I love this one. I like this one a lot better than the NECA one. And then we got the Best Action Krang and Body. There he is, yo. Look at his glasses. The regular version, not the recent variant. I love Krang, but I like the Best Action versions better than the NECA versions. I may get them eventually, but I don't know. I'm okay with these right now. Look how small this little Shredder mutated into a fly figurine is. Like this little tiny accessory, technically. It came with Baxter Stockman. But yeah, look how small he is compared to the Hockey Playmates Shredder. Followed by the Deforms Blind Bag Shredder. The red one. I don't have the purple one anymore. I gave that to my nephew. And then we got 2012, the 2012 Shredder with a removable helmet. And then we got the 1987 Shredder from Best Action. The NECA Baby Shredder. That technically came with that NECA version of the Krang with body. But I just put him with the Best Action one instead. And I got him holding the Best Action Shredder communicator that we were just looking at earlier. Yeah, that's his communicator, and I just gave it to the baby Shredder because now he matches the adult cartoon Shredder as well, minus the sword, you know. And then back there we got the Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder. There we go. Which is an amazing figure as well. I just wish I had more room to display his body. He's very bulky. He's got upper bulky strength, yo. And then we got the IDW Shredder Goes to Hell from Best Action. Looking really good. And then we got the Green Ranger Shredder from the Power Rangers TMNT crossover comic. Really good comic. Really good. I was surprised. And yeah, this is the next row. I think they look really good together. Look at these guys. These Super Shredders from NECA are fucking huge, bro. I was not thinking when I got them, man. They take up so much space. Like, damn, they got like these fucking football shoulder guards over here and shit. It's insane, man. And one of them's cross-eyed. Look at this cross-eyed freaking situation. Holy shit, that was horrible. This one came out much better, the Shadow one. And Shadow is holding the mini micro mutant machines super shredder. Shredder 1 and 2 are just so amazing to look at. I really do love looking at them. I just wish that the Shredder 1 came out a little better on his mask. These are both from NECA as well. These are my movie shredders. And yeah, it looks like a freaking you-know-what stain. He's gonna go blind, bro. I hope that's toothpaste, you know what I mean? Because otherwise, nasty. But then we got the part 2 over here looking amazing, about to drink the ooze. But yo, heads up, bro. If you drink that ooze, you're not only going to become a super shredder, you become a cross-eyed as fuck super shredder. Jesus. And that's it for the villains. My original sketch, Raphael. Raph. And I got him in the pose from the sketch, basically, the best I could. And then I have Raphael from the Motu Turtles of Grayskull line, which is an amazing figure. If you haven't fucked with it yet, like, you're sleeping on this figure, guys. And then we got Ronin, Last Ronin, Raphael. But seriously, this is an amazing figure, even if you're not into He-Man. I'm not into He-Man, and I still got it. This is the only one of the line that I got because he looks really good. Plus, I'm a fanboy, of course, but he articulates great. He looks really good. All this stuff comes off. Amazing figure. If you haven't gotten it, get it. I'll force you to. And then we got Raphael here from Last Ronin. The first release, not the recent one, or not so recent anymore. The one with all the arrows and blood. I don't have that one. I have the regular one. But I put a little arrow in the strap there. And then we have my 2003 Raphael, the original. I don't know what I did with the reissue. I got to figure out where I chucked it. But yeah, this is the original 2003 TMNT Raphael. And, you know, last year I was really excited about the 2003 TMNTs, and I'm excited again this year. Check out the review if you haven't seen it last year, because in this review, I talked about how I wish Super 7 Ultimates took the 2003 TMNTs and gave them the same treatment that the originals got, and that's what they did. If you don't know, now you know. Here's how they look. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. Not a lot of accessories, but who cares? They look amazing. July 30th is when the pre-orders end. And then we have the Mutant Mayhem retail regular version. And then we have the technically Space Cadet, but they call it Astronaut Raph. These look so much better than the mix and match Raphael that came out recently, followed by the 12-inch larger Raphael. You know, Donnie and Mikey came out, and it took so long for them to come out. I don't want them anymore. The NECA Haulathon Raphael, the Super 7 Ultimate Space Cadet Raphael, and then the Raph in Disguise, also from Super 7 Ultimates. These are some of my favorite figures right here. I put the NECA jacket on the Super 7 Ultimates since I did the other thing with the NECA and the Super 7 jacket. Why not? And then we have the Kevin Eastman signed, my holy grail, the 4-pack mini Hero Cross TMNTs. I was so lucky to get this signed by him. It was not on purpose. I ran into him. I had it on me. It just worked out. The gods, everything just lined it up for me. Will I get it signed by Laird one day? I don't know. If I'm lucky. But if not, it's okay. I'm okay with just having the Eastman signed. And this is my Raphael shelf. Big whoop. Shout out to Jesselyn Falk Scott once again. I'm sorry if I got your last name wrong once again. She's an amazing individual. She's a customizer. She inspired me to customize. I haven't stopped ever since. And yeah, she sold this to me for $1.50. This 4-pack is worth a lot more than $1.50, okay? So shout out to you once again, Jesselyn. And don't forget to check out her shop on Etsy, Mutated Customs. And I couldn't help myself. I wanted to show you my Raptor collection too. This is going to be another background eventually. I'm planning on putting leaves in here, a lot of plants. Fake plants, of course. And here are all my Raptors all together. I did a little pose here with all of them. I got all my little ones, all my big ones, my recent White Queen from Namu Studio. Check out the review if you haven't seen it yet. Amazing figure. I mean, I love Amber Collection, but this Namu Studio is amazing. And these are my Raptors. So this shelf is definitely not even close to done yet. This is my work in progress shelf. It's the only one that I'm still like really debating on what I'm going to do with as far as backgrounds and stuff. I got to get rid of this Megazord. I got to get rid of this Dragon Zord. These are all from Super 7 Ultimates as well. And then got the Q-Fig Green Ranger and the Bandai, I believe, the flip head Green Ranger. Yeah, I need to figure out where I'm going to put these because I don't want them in here anymore. I just want the TMNT crossover Power Ranger figures in here and Zordon. So here they are. Here's the back of their heads. I'm going to show you them individually shortly. Just showing you what they look like in here right now. Look at April O'Neil trying to get her exclusive interview with Zordon. He's ignoring you. He is so ignoring you. Stone face. I need to get an alpha. And once I get my alpha, all I want is the mutated Rangers whenever those figures come out. Because I really want those mutated Rangers. They look so good. Let me get the camera in a fixed position here so we can look at the turtles up close and personal. We got this guy on drugs over here. This Michelangelo I'm on drugs face. What is he on, bro? I've been saying this since I got this figure. He is on something. That is not a sober, happy face. Nope. I don't believe it. We got him holding the camera here in his Yellow Ranger outfit with his nunchuck blades and his helmet in his arm. Looking like he's holding it. But yeah, look at this face, bro. He's on something. For sure. And they all have the gold shells, which is amazing. You know, Donatello here, he's got the gold shells and the gold goggles. So he one-upped them, yo. He looks good. He's the one that probably looks the most different out of all of them as far as the head sculpt goes because he's got goggles on. The rest of them, they pretty much got the same look, you know, just regular bald head, right, Leonardo? Look at this. They always make Leonardo look like serious and tough, yo. He looks good. He looks really good. They always make Leonardo look good. But I did the same pose for all of them, more or less, holding the helmet in their arms because they're talking to Zordon. They're trying to listen to Zordon. I love seeing the Triceratops logos in his swords. They look so good. Got Raphael, my main man. You know I'm a fanboy for Raph. And I love this figure. I love it a lot. I think he's the best looking out of all of them. I know I'm a fanboy, I'm going to say it, but I like the red. I think the red really matches him really good, man. And I love this figure so much. I got two of them, two of these packs, because they had him at Burlington really cheap, and I used him to make my custom Darth Brosis. So yeah, look at him, his size. I was gonna say sabers, his size, yo. Look at his size with the T-Rex logo in them. Ooh, I fucking love it. It looks so good. I love it, man. Yeah, I used that face to make the Brosis. We got the Metafig Mini Leonardo with the Funko Mini Leonardo, and then the world's smallest figure Leonardo, and then the what's its name, Snap and Switch Leonardo. It's not Lego. It looks like Lego, but it's not. They're from Five Below. These are recent. They just came out. Raph and Mikey have been out for a while, but now the Donatello and Leonardo are out. See? And I just did the same thing for all of them. Those pizza slices are from Nendoroid. I just did the same setup for each one. I gave Mikey the Emperor's Hood, a nod towards the Last Ronin. We got these sexy looking mofos right here, Nendoroid and Kid Robot, which is what I did for the next shelf. I just did it along the whole line. Mikey, Donnie, Raph, Kid Robot, and Nendoroid. Mixed match. I think they came out really good. Got the Jada Metafigs again, but this time the bigger ones. And then I got the 3D prints that I got off Etsy, which, you know, I think are a perfect blend between the movie versions and the cartoon versions. But I found out later down the line that these are actually knockoffs of the Plastic Cell versions. Plastic Cell made these originally and they look a lot better, but I didn't know that when I got them. So these were the first things I saw and I was okay with how they looked. I'm still okay with how they looked even after seeing the real ones. I think they came out really good. You know? But I think the creator got in trouble because his store is closed on Etsy now, so I hope he didn't, but Sucks if you did, because damn, these things came out really good. And I only paid $50 for each. They were fully painted. The mini Hero Cross figures are so amazing, but they're also a little tricky to obtain, and they're easily, broken. So you need to be careful articulating them. They can break very easily, particularly around the wrist. You don't want to rotate their wrists a lot. It'll snap right off. But I think as figures they came out really good. They are die-cast metal and they are very short, but I think they came out really good. I love the way they look. And I have an unopened pack signed by Kevin Eastman, but I probably showed that already. Let me stop showing off. We got the Shadow Ninjas over here. They come out really good. I love these Shadow Ninjas, but also a little difficult to obtain. I got Donnie and Mikey in box, but Leo and Raph were used for sure. Absolutely, they were used. Sorry, get the angle here. There you go. And that sword is not his sword. That sword, I just put some blue tape around it, some paint tape, and I took the sword from the Jada Metafig Leonardo. Said fuck it, why not, yo? So yeah, that's the sword I'm using for him right now. I don't care. Here's looking at you, kid. I got my Raphael's D-Forms, the blind bag version towards the back, and then in the front is the San Diego Comic-Con fully painted versions that came out on Amazon. Check out the review I did for them. I had left the link below in the description. It should still work because these are still available, I think. Then we got my Donnies right there. You see my Donnies, yo, they looking good, yo. They looking stocky in those legs, goddamn. And then my Splinter in the center, also looking really good. My Michelangelos, I put the old school blind bag versions towards the back, so those are all red bands, and then the fully painted San Diego Comic-Cons towards the front. Right, Leonardo? Damn, they look good. Let's do that cool thing I do where I back it all the way up. And that is that for that shelf. The infamous 2012 TMNTs that have been bootlegged left and right. The bootlegs don't look that bad, but compared to these real ones, they hold no comparison. Paint job, sculpt, the details, man. Attention to details, articulation. Oh my god, like these figures articulate so well, so freaking well. My Mikey and Donnie, my Raph and Leo. I could look at these figures all day. They're pretty short too. In fact, these are probably going to be most likely just an inch taller than the Joy Toys. Maybe. We'll see. We got Best Action's first TMNT release here. These are the first 4 articulated figures that I started reviewing on my channel, so I'll always be grateful to them. I got the whole line. The first turtles I ever showed you were the baby Mutant Ninja Turtles from the accessory set, but these are the first articulated TMNTs I ever showed you. I got the entire line, man. I'm just thinking about that right now, like what the fuck was wrong with me? But I love them. I love them to death. I'll never get rid of them. Do they look as good as other TMNT figures? No. And I'm man enough to admit that. But they look good. They still look good, and they articulate great. And I'll always hold a special place in my heart. Now, the IDW Best Action figures, these have to be Best Action's best TMNT figures ever, to date. And I think Best Action knows this, because they keep making different versions of them. I think we got 3 different versions of these now. And I hope they keep going. I hope we get a glow-in-the-dark set of these, because I love these a lot. Like, these look so good. They don't look weird when you articulate them. Their sculpt, the mold, the details just look amazing. And I love the paint jobs on them. All the different paint jobs, but these especially. I think the black and white or the gray ones, they just stick out more when they have the fully painted face bands. I just think it sticks out more and it looks better. And then we have these amazing figures right here. The Mutant Mayhem Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which were free $99. Shout out to Walmart app. Yeah, man, I never paid for these. Technically, Walmart charged me when I went to buy them. And then later on that day, they canceled. They basically canceled my order. They said, nah, we're refunding your money. but then they still sent them in the mail to me. So yeah, these were free 99, but these are the shared con exclusives. So what that means is they don't have the sticker on the box, okay? They didn't have this logo on the box. If you went to the con, you had that logo. That's the only difference between these and the con exclusives. So I opened them because I'm an open box collector and I think they look really good. They're my favorite out of all of them. Second would be probably the glow in the darks. I hate these nunchucks so much. I still hate them. Fuck those nunchucks. Yeah, I love these figures though. And then we have the Archie comics mixed with the Peter Laird, Kevin Eastman original comic and the TV show all into one. That's what these figures are, and they look great. I love them. They don't articulate too great, but they look amazing. I love the fully painted headbands. I love it. And then we have the infamous SH Figure Arts TMNTs. Infamous for a lot of reasons. They're die-cast metal. There are only 4 of these. SH Figure Arts never finished. Infamous for me because I got sold a fake one from this Jay Hooks piece of shit. And he tried telling me that he got it from Walmart or whatever. And I was like, bullshit, because it had a fake buckle. And I could tell by the weight of the figure as well. Check out the review if you care. Fuck you, Jay Hooks, if you're hearing me. I'm calling you out. You sold me a fake Mikey. This is a real Mikey. That's what a real buckle looks like. This is what a real Michelangelo looks like. Eat a dick. I hope you burn in shitty hell. And yeah, I love these figures. Other than that fiasco I went through, I love these TMNT figures. And then right here, we have a really cool prop from Mutated Customs. I brought that up earlier. It's Jesselyn's shop on Etsy. Check it out. Go to Etsy.com or the app. And check out Mutated Customs. She sells a lot of awesome props. The Nekatoon TMNTs in Disguise 4-pack. Oh yeah, these are still sought after. I still see people trying to get these figures, man. To this day, they are popular. I got a Mikey eating a Super 7 slice. I got Raph here wearing a Super 7 Ultimates jacket. And then I got what's her name? The Funko Mini April O'Neil. I don't know why she's in here. I gotta take her out. But I got the Funko Mini Splinter down there too in the center. And the Nekatoon Splinter as well. And then the Super 7 Ultimates accessory turtles. The baby turtles with the mutation. Because why not, yo? These are my articulated figures. For all my extra figures, I put them in this storage display in my living room. And this is basically where I have my Punk Frogs, my original customs that I first made, my extra Mikeys, my extra Donnies, my extra Leos. Because, you know, I just don't have room for all them. Basically, these are all coming from the Raph collection. All these extra Mikeys, Donnies, and Leos. And I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with Space Donnie and Space Usagi, because I want them not to be here. I want them to be in my personal displays, but I need more room. I don't have a lot of room. Look at my Hot Wheels Party Wagon, and then like I said, I have my other customs, my first customs that was inspired. I was inspired by Jesselyn. Thank you again, Jesselyn, you're amazing. And I made this Pat Pack rocket ship. I painted it basically to look like the Party Wagon, except, you know, it's not the Party Wagon, it's the Party Rocket. And then I got the Half Shell Heroes van that I painted to look like the 1987 cartoon van. The Walker up there that I painted too, and then I have Shredder's, Baby Shredder's X-Fighter here, which is from Buzz Lightyear, but I painted it to look like Shredder colors. And that's my storage display. My Super Metalhead. He's my own personal custom that I crossed over the Steel Clan robot from Gargoyles with the Super 7 Ultimates Metalhead. And this is what I came up with. I also have my Darth Mauser here, my first TMNT Star Wars crossover custom, and then I have my Napoleon Colossus, Cyborg Napoleon Colossus, which I took the jacket off. It used to be the yellow one there, but in black, and I gave it to the Axie Toys dinosaur T-Rex. Speaking of dinosaurs, my custom Velociraptor mixed with Xanatos Steel Clan robot suit. His name is Velox. I called him Velox. Yeah, he's technically one of my TMNT Star Wars villains. He's one of my faves. And my Space Ranger TMNT customs that I painted myself. Leo is in the studio. You'll see him later on. Much later on. Not this review. Yeah, but I painted these guys myself. Minus Casey Jones. He doesn't have any paint on him. And I just did some highlights for the turtles. And I gave a full paint job for April. And then I got my Star Wars paint jobs here. These are the Starfighters. The Jedi Starfighters that I painted, you know, for each turtle. You know, Leo, Donnie, Mikey, and of course Raph, my main guy here. And this is where I'm keeping my Baby Mutant Ninja Turtles, my BMNTs from NECA, from the accessory set. Yeah, I kept them here because I'm still working on my story. And I like to see them next to the ship. These are my Star Wars Baby Mutant Ninja Turtles now, yo. Freaking love these guys. And then I got my Darth Vader / Malgus / custom Darth Wrath. No, his name is Darth Brosis. I'm calling him Darth Brosis. Check out the review if you, I was going to say the review. Check out the review. The review if you haven't seen it yet. He's one of my favorite customs. Definitely one of my most recent favorites for sure. I love how he came out. He just came out so fucking good, man. And shout out to Super 7 Ultimates for letting me get these cybers, these light cybers, you know, size sabers, light cybers. My girlfriend gave me that nickname. I still got to do a touch-up on him, on his buckle there. Put more red on it. But yeah, he's my favorite, one of my favorites. They're all my favorites. I love them all. But that's going to be it for this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed. There's one more thing I didn't show you, which is this battle cycle from the Mutant Mayhem line that came out last year. I never opened it. That's why I never showed it to you, because I only review things that I open. So if I'm not going to open them, I'm just not going to review them. But yeah, I didn't open this because I'm weird. I want to get this signed. Out of all the things I want to get signed, I want to get this signed, right? Why not? I don't care. I like it. It looks good. I'm not really a box collector, but for this one right here, I can't help it. I don't want to open it. I want to get this signed. So yeah, that's why I never opened it. But yeah, for next weekend, we're going to be looking at the one and only Bandai's Warhammer 40,000 White Scars Intercessor figure. Yeah! I cannot wait to open this figure. I'm really excited. I used to play the video game on the PS3 all the time. They wiped my status, yo. And I pre-ordered the second one for the PS5, coming out in September. The first one was so good. I played the first one a lot. Space Marines! Oh, it's a fort now! Space Marines! Xeno life form detected. Yeah, I played way too much. I never played the board game at all, but I definitely played the video game a lot. So that's what we're going to be checking out next weekend. This figure right here. And another custom coming up real soon. I'm going on a vacay, but no worries. My reviews will not stop. You will still see the reviews, but I won't be here. I'll be in St. Louis, Missouri. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. And I'll see you next weekend. Peace, peace. Your mother!